In this video, you will discover a total of 5 reasons to bet on tennis. If you think you're unlucky and that sports betting is not for you, think again. You don't know how to control your emotions, so why get into sports betting? You lack precise math knowledge for calculations and predictions in this field. Faced with different issues, here is generally what bettors usually do. They follow their intuition based on their desire. They trust tipsters who supposedly have the right method in sports betting. They multiply bets with multiple matches to win the jackpot. They replicate the martingales to guarantee a win. They ensure profits with low odds known as safe bets. Do not panic. I wish to spare you from this catastrophic fate. If you lose all your bets, it means you haven't chosen the right sport. I strongly advise you to bet on tennis. Attention. I know what you're thinking at this stage. How can betting on tennis solve your problems? Explore the answer immediately via the 5 benefits of wagering on tennis. The first advantage is that there are only 2 possible outcomes. Today, it was observed that most bettors prefer to bet on football to increase their chances. But actually, it's a serious mistake. We all concur that in a soccer game, there are 3 potential results. The victorious team could be either team 1, a draw, or team 2 as the winner. So you have a 1 in 3 chance of finding the right result. But on the other hand, in tennis, this probability increases. This time you have a 50% probability of finding the correct forecast. And that alters the entire situation. Moreover, in one of the masterclasses available in the members area of VBT 2.0 clients, I explain why I particularly appreciate the strategy of balanced matches. This strategy consists not only in exploiting the two-way result, but also and above all in optimizing the search for value. To learn more, visit the website www.valuebettennis.com for additional information. Second advantage, tennis is an individual sport. In an individual sport, there are no concerns about suspended players, injured players, or substitutes. Critics of tennis betting rightly argue the supposed disadvantage that everything depends on one player. However, it is precisely the contrary. This is a valuable resource for you because you merely need to have an interest in the level and physical condition of this player. This greatly simplifies your task. The third advantage is that tennis is easier to analyze and understand. By mentioning the first advantage of tennis betting, I've covered the probabilistic domain, more chances of finding the winner. But this advantage does not stop there. Indeed, it is easier to analyze a tennis match because certain criteria more realistically reflect the intrinsic level of the players. Considering ranking or playing surface aspect, especially in football. When betting on European championships like Champions League, it's harder to evaluate level of 4th team in Italian Championship versus 3rd team in French Championship. Tennis is a global sport where players, irrespective of nationality, regularly encounter others. Fourth advantage, easier to find values in tennis. You now know that if you are loyal to my channel, the only method to make money by talking about tennis is to search for value. It is easier to get by in tennis because the betting card is smaller and simpler. Fifth and final big advantage, the mental aspect. This final factor is crucial. I intentionally positioned it at the conclusion to emphasize it further. This is the mental aspect. In tennis, you will quickly realize in a tournament the motivation and the ability to handle the pressure of the player. For example, it is enough to let a first round pass to see in what disposition the player is. In football, each individual can be overshadowed by the collective. In a lopsided match with few chances for the opposing team to attack, a defender or goalkeeper won't be too vulnerable. But in the next game, if they are under pressure, they can easily give in and make a big mistake. In tennis, this will not occur simply because the player is accustomed to managing this pressure by themselves. And this pressure is constant in every match, on every important point. Here, I have just given you the 5 advantages of betting on tennis. And to top it all off, you can enhance these numerous benefits by using our algorithm. With our AI technology for tennis betting, you'll gain enormously. For more information, visit our website at www.valuebettennis.com and discover the power of innovation in sports betting.